Hey guys, Mkhitaryan here and welcome to another FIFA 21 player review. And today guys, I'm going to be reviewing the second in-form Mkhitaryan from Roma, who did cost me just over 40,000 coins, 45,000 coins in the end. Mkhitaryan did cost me 3 games played with him, 2 goals scored and 1 assist. He does have 4-star skills as well as 5-star weak foot. Getting into his in-game stats, and he has some top in-game stats: 88 balance, 89 vision, 90 positioning, 92 shot power. I did have the sniper cam stat applied to him, and then he also has quite a few player traits as well of team player, flair, and finesse shots as well. So this card looks pretty good on paper and his in-game stats, and doesn't go for too much on the market, to be quite honest. I think because of the fact that, you know, from being from Armenia, it's, you know, nation-wise, it's not easy to link into at all. You need to have him in a Serie A team or with icons. I don't currently have any icons in my club. I don't really have that many Serie A players either, and I still wanted to use the record breaker and Mbappe in the team, so I just had to go and buy a Roma player just off the market and Pellegrini, which meant that I wasn't really using my most preferred team for this video, but it just is what it is. If I'm totally honest, let's just get, you know, straight down to the points. Bit disappointed in this card. I expected better from him. I think, despite what his base stats and in-game stats show, and they show for him to be a very, very good card, I didn't quite feel like that all transitioned in-game, to be quite honest. We'll still talk about some of the big positives to him. I still think his dribbling's quality, 87 overall dribbling. All of his dribbling stats are in the mid to high 80s. Having the flair trait and 4-star skill as well is fantastic. And being on that left-hand side, yeah, you know, using the step overs, ball rolls, you know, it is a factor with this card, 100%. I did expect that from Mkhitaryan. There'd be something seriously wrong if his dribbling wasn't good. But yeah, that was probably his main stand-up part to the cards, his dribbling, but that was always going to be a given, that was always going to be good, and probably was always going to be the best part to him. His finishing, to be fair as well, wasn't bad. I mean, at the end of the day, he came in with 3 goal contributions in 3 games, you know, so based on his return, should I really be disappointed with him? Probably not, to an extent. I think also what was also one of the major problems was that the team didn't really gel as much as what I probably wanted it to. I think it didn't help with the fact that I had Pellegrini and Tonali in my midfield. I think that's probably played a part in the fact that the midfielders didn't gel properly with the, you know, with the attack, having Neymar off chem as well to make sure that Mbappe just gets full chem. You know, maybe it wasn't the best setup, but I thought by having Mkhitaryan and Mbappe kind of together, I thought I could maybe do great stuff. And to be fair, they did link up for 1 goal, but it just didn't quite turn out how I expected it to be. I still thought that his finishing was, to be fair, pretty good. You know, he did score me 2 pretty nice goals, 92 shot power and 90 positioning. His shot power with the sniper cam style goes to 99. His long shots go into the very high 90s, as does his long shots. His positioning goes up to 94 as well. His finishing remains at 81, which I'm fine with because he's got 99 shot power. His finishing doesn't have to be that high because of how good his long shots and his shot power are. So I was fine with that, and he still came in with 2 goals in 3 games, which, you know, to be fair, it's not the worst return in the world. You know, the 2 goals that he scored were pretty nice as well. So, but for me, I thought a major surprising problem to this card was his pace. Now, his pace overall at 83, is that ideal for a winger at this stage of the game? You know, it's not. It shouldn't be completely off-putting, but is it ideal? Probably not. You want a player, I think nowadays, as you know, as a winger or a left or right forward, to probably have almost at 90 pace or even further than that. So yes, 83 pace for a winger nowadays is probably more on the low side. The chances are you guys watching this video, you know, the 2 wingers you have in your team, if you run that type of formation, will probably have wingers that are quicker than Mkhitaryan, and that lack of pace was noticed in game. I thought he was really slow. Took him, you know, quite a while to get up to speed. I thought in terms of his dribbling, like, he felt quick in you know, in that sense, but in terms of just running down the left-hand side, miles off, absolutely miles off. Didn't feel anywhere near 80 pace, I've got to say. It was very surprising and very disappointing. It's not like, you know, his acceleration and sprint speed, they're both in the 80s. It's not like one's really high and then like one's low. You know, they're both at, you know, 84 for acceleration, 82 for sprint speed. That comes out overall 83 pace, and it just didn't feel anywhere near that in game, and that was a, you know, a massive concern. I think, you know, if this is a card you get in for champions, I think this is a card personally that I'd be looking to throw into one of the foot freeze SBCs. As you know, you can now put those, you can now put red cards to counter team of the week players into those SBCs. So yeah, a bit disappointed with him, if I'm totally honest. I think he has some nice, and I think maybe with a chemist that increases his pace, maybe the Hunter, that might fix his pace, to be honest. But on the whole, although he got me 3 goal contributions, he wasn't terrible, but he's not a game changer. He's not going to change your team or anything like that. He was a little bit disappointing, if I'm totally honest. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later.